Hi, I'm Sonia, the Joint Chair of the East Sussex Learning Disability Partnership Board. I am also a member of the Environment Matters team, who are the East Sussex County Council reference group for people with a learning disability. I will let the other members introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Dominic.
Hi, I'm Graham.
Hi, I'm Karen.
Hi, I'm Stephen.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Mikey.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
Hi, I'm Tim.
We are all part of the Involvement Matters team, or IMT for short.
We are self-advocates who speak up for ourselves and other people with learning disability.
In this video, we want to talk to you about discriminatory abuse.
IMT want people to know
What discriminatory abuse is,
How to spot this,
How this affects people with a learning disability.
How to report this, where to go for support.
what do we mean by discrimination.
Discrimination means treating someone worse than other people for an unfair reason. Discrimination is not okay.
We know this can lead to discriminatory abuse. Discriminatory abuse includes forms of harassment, slurs, or similar treatment.
We know that discriminatory abuse also links with hate crime, mate crime, and other forms of abuse. 2/3 of victims knew the person that abused them. Sometimes this can be people who you know, who are in positions of trust, such as a family member, friend, or a support worker.
I was at home and a member of staff on duty was sitting on the sofa chatting on their phone. I asked if they could just help me to my dinner. They snapped at me, saying, "Just wait a minute, I'm talking." I said I was sorry, but I really needed to help with the cooker. They said, "I've already shown you how to use it. Can't you remember it? It was only yesterday." I apologised and said I could not remember and explained that I was worried I might burn myself. They then said to their friend on the phone, "Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to have to go. He can't even remember how to turn the cooker on." And she laughed. This made me feel embarrassed, upset and scared to ask her for anything else in the future. Stop. Do you really think this is okay? Would you say this to someone who hasn't got a learning disability? No. This is discriminatory abuse.
All of IMT have been affected by hate crime or disability discriminatory abuse. Disability discrimination is when you are treated less well because of your disability. You must not be discriminated against because you have a disability.
All of the IMT had people stare, shout names and laughed at them, or worse, just because of who we are.
INT wanted to do something. We started a campaign.
IMT have worked with the Foundation for People with Learning Disabilities on projects about discrimination and learning disability hate crime. We ran a campaign called "There's More to Me Than a Learning Disability" to highlight attitudes towards people with a learning disability.
These are the attitudes that people with a learning disability encounter in their daily lives and within their own communities. IMT describe these as not direct hate crimes, but the type of behaviours that can breed hate crime. It's the looks, The stares, the sniggers, the comments under people's breath that happen a lot to people with a learning disability. These attitudes and behaviours can sometimes be called microaggressions and need to stop.
INT want to stop abuse of people with a learning disability.
The Equality Act talks about 9 protected characteristics. The 9 protected characteristics are
age, disability,
gender reassignment,
marriage and civil partnership,
pregnancy and maternity,
Race,
religion or belief,
sex,
sexual orientation. Any discrimination based on these protected characteristics is against the law and may also be a hate crime.
I was in the park with my friends when someone came over and asked what we were doing there. They said that we should not be there and we should not be drinking. They asked who was in charge, so I said nobody's in charge. It was really upsetting and I felt attacked and victimised. Stop. Do you really think this is okay? Would you say this to someone who hasn't got a learning disability? No. This is discriminating abuse.
Everyone has a right to live in safety with dignity and respect. Learning disability hate crime shouldn't be happening anymore. There should be strong communities so that people do not feel threatened, and we all have a part to play.
I was a part of the hate crime reference group. I think people with a learning disability have the right to a voice. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Speak up. Don't let anyone tell you any different.
Dimension survey in 2021 reported that 62% lost confidence in themselves. 62% become scared of other people. 47% felt less comfortable leaving the house.
From our experiences, we know that discriminating abuse can affect
our mental health,
our confidence and self-esteem,
us joining in the things we like to do in a community,
our trust in others,
being able to accept support.
Here are tips from MenCap on what to do if discriminatory abuse or hate crime is happening to you.
Try to stay calm. Try to walk away if you can and get to a safe place.
Try not to hit, swear, shout or fight the person. You might get into trouble or get hurt.
Tell someone so you can get help to stop it.
You can tell someone you trust. This could be a family member, a friend, your social worker, key worker or tutor at college.
Here's how to report concerns about an adult and where to go for support in East Sussex.
You can contact adult social care from 8 AM to 8 PM, 7 days a week, including bank holidays.
Their phone number is 0345 6080 191, or you can text 07797 878 111. For further information on how to contact adult social care, go to East Sussex County Council's Adult Social Care's contact page at eastsussex.gov.uk/HSCC.
If it's an emergency, call the police on 999.
And you can contact the National Police website for hate crime reporting at report-its.org.uk. They are called True Vision. IMT challenges those attitudes and behaviours. We hope that they do not turn into something worse and one day will stop for good.
I'm an individual like you, no different, no more, no less. We are part of society, we always have been and always will be.